MeghalayaPost.news.
Kasing Joseph Academy of Nursing kabadan ha umtero Rubhoy District menta kasing kala Pynkup Burom ya saupo Ngut ki Samla puli ha ka graduation day kibadai ki kenhun baar na ka tega shlam puli kibala Pyndep ya ka graduate ha ka General Nursing and Midwifery GNM jong snam arajar arpuar arajar arpusan ha ka jingelang kabashongkun kabala penlong CFI Center ha ka snong nonglum ha Rubhoy District ha ka ni ki Pynkup Burom ya ki tegi saupsan Ngut ki Samla u James PK Sangma MP ka Raja Sabha keluhan banci menta kum kongsan ha ka jingidon lang uba HM Shangplyang advisor katanat puli puti ke Sorkar Jala kumusembut kongsan uba AL Heng advisor ba director ke St. Joseph Academy of Nursing umtrau ke kong Loki Warba principal ke Dr. H. Gordon Roberts College of Nursing ke kong Iban Rilin Rani principal ke St. Joseph Academy of Nursing kinong hikai ki kimi ki pa lembat ki Samla puli kum kadak kejing burom ber kejing lekmen ya kejing job jong kiti ki Samla ki bela Pyndep ya kejing puli GNM ber ki ban sami no na kati ke slam ajing hikai benai syakri syaki jaka boper na kaliang ki bor punya kilai tiru daki mementos sabaro saupsan Ngut ki Samla.
A journey filled with opportunities, responsibilities, and the privilege of serving humanity. The history of nursing reminds us of its humble beginnings. It has been said that nursing began in the dim past when some mother among the cave dwellers cooled the fevered head of her sick child with water from the nearby brook. From those simple acts of love and care has grown one of the most respected and indispensable professions in modern society. Today's nursing profession demands much more than goodwill. Modern nurses receive comprehensive education because excellent patient care requires scientific knowledge, sound judgment, technical competence, and ethical responsibility. Along with professional knowledge, nurses must continually develop qualities that define excellence. A good nurse should possess intelligence, sound education, good manners, physical and emotional resilience, a compassionate heart, and skilled hands. The good news is that you have been prepared well. During the past 3 years, St. Joseph's Academy of Nursing has equipped you not only with professional knowledge and clinical skills, but also with the values, discipline, and character expected of members of this noble profession. You graduate today with a strong foundation upon which you can build a successful and meaningful career. As you begin your professional journey, remember that every patient comes under your care is more than a diagnosis or a medical record.
Many of you don't have to have such serious cases, or maybe it's because you're all thinking in your mind that 3 years of being in prison, 3 years of going through all that torture, all that study, and finally we are free, but we still have to listen and sit and go through this convocation ceremony. So trust me, we won't take much time. I won't take much time. You guys can enjoy this really, really wonderful moment. This moment where all your struggles have been made worth it, and you can really, really enjoy this special day with your faculty members, your teachers, to whom you owe everything, and also with your parents who have sacrificed so much to send you to this very, very prestigious institution where finally you are at a threshold in your life. This is, I know, a very, very special moment, and I speak to the graduating students because the day I graduated, there were a lot of mixed feelings going on in my mind. Of course, there's this feeling of excitement that wow, I'm going to be starting something new. I am going to be independent from now onwards. Break free from all the shackles of parenting and all that. And at the same time, in that excitement also, there was this feeling of uncertainty. And I'm sure that you will have that mixed feeling. That feeling of excitement, yet the feeling of uncertainty as to what is the future going to hold for me. That's a very, very natural thing. And all I would like to say to you is that God has mysterious ways of working in our lives. And I think that as you step into this unknown, this new, exciting future, always remember our God, our Lord in your prayers, that He may guide you, especially in this very, very challenging profession of yours. We've heard our previous speakers who've mentioned Sir Herek, Bahima and Madam Marba about how noble this profession is. It is indeed a very, very noble profession. And along with all that nobility also comes a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice. I think that the nobility from this profession is something that, only after going through the crucible of service that nobility emerges. I was reading somewhere during the COVID time, when I was also the health minister of Meghalaya at that time. I read somewhere in the papers about one particular nurse, and really stood out for me because she was from the northeast. And she's this nurse who's working in this very small hospital in Nagaland. And she would be completing her 18-hour of grueling shift, because COVID days were really, really such a tough time on everyone, especially caregivers like the nurses. And she had children, and she would just go back home after a grueling 18-hour shift. And all she could do, although she wanted to go and hug her kids after being so tired and exhausted, and tell them everything is okay, but yet she couldn't. She had to just wave at them. And this went for 7-8 months, where she could not really go and spend quality time with her children whom she loved so much. And that really shows where that nobility comes from. And you all are so lucky today to be part of this such a noble profession. The motto of St. Joseph's Academy of Nursing mentions learn, build and achieve. I think it really encompasses the profession of nursing so well. Learn from the point of view of what you have done, the theory, the practicals, and the knowledge which all of you have amassed and now hold within your minds.
MeghalayaPost.news